What's up mga boss? So I'm here to answer a very common question in the community. So since the market crashed last March or kahit late 2019, marami kasi nagta-transition na towards trading the global market, specifically the US stock market. Diba? And a common question a lot of people ask, including myself back then, was how to screen for US stocks. Diba? And today, I'm going to share with you guys ano ba ginagawa ko personally, diba, para gawin yun. And ano yung mga tools na ginagamit ko. So, I use the InvestaScreener Plus and the Investa Pro to do my screening. And so, let me explain. So, kapag Investa Prime Elite subscriber ka, you will gain access to our global screener na may kasama US stocks. Tapos, kung subscriber ka din sa Investa Pro na premium version, hindi yung free, meron na din easy screening para sa US stocks. So, let me run through it para, let's get to the charts. Let me show you guys how I do it. What's up guys? So game. So paano nga ba ako nag-screen ng US stocks using the InvestaScreener? So to find the InvestaScreener, click here, then screener. So for those who don't know how to use it, may mga tutorials tayo sa Facebook and sa YouTube, so spot yun na lang. So okay game. How do I use this screen US stock? So the first thing you have to do is choose an exchange. Right? So yung default dito PSE. Right? And ano nga ba talaga yung biggest benefit of using the InvestaScreener? It allows us to go through, in the PSE context, hundreds of stocks based on our strategy, our parameters in one click. Diba? So, if super useful na siya sa PSE na 300 stocks lang, sobrang useful sa US na there's thousands of stocks. Di ko alam kung 5, 7, 10,000 ganun, but sobrang dami. So, just choose exchange and then pili mo lang Nasdaq or New York Stock Exchange. Ako, say Nasdaq, you want to trade tech stocks specifically. So what's a basic filter you can use para mag-screen ng US stocks? So actually ako, when I screen, di naman ako sobrang daming parameters, very basic lang. So this is what I personally use. I want it to be 10% or less below 52-week high, or kung nasa 52-week high naman, swak na rin yan dito. And then I just want price to be above MA50. So ba't di ko ginagamit yung 20, 50, 100, 200 or at least walang or di 50, 100 ganun. Well, basically kung gusto mo malakas talaga, yes, sama ko yung MA20, but for the sake of this discussion, and personally, I just started using MA50 lang eh. Because as long as price is above MA50, edi medium term trend intact. Tapos gusto ko kasi maka-check na maraming stocks para at least makapagplano ako kasi di mo alam eh. Pwedeng may malakas na stock na slightly below MA20 lang, di mo na nakita. So I use MA50. So click run. And then, let's wait for a while. Sorry, medyo bagal internet ko ngayon. So, once you click run, the InvestaScreener will go through all of the stocks and see kung ano nga ba yung swak based on the filters na in-input mo. Okay, so wait natin for a while. Alright. So now, sobrang daming lumabas. So guys, don't mind this itong mga 1 million year-to-date. Mga mga parang penny stocks sa US. So, ayusin natin, tsaka mga illiquid pala, sorry. So, ayusin natin by level of value. So, yung mga highly liquid traded lang. So, wait lang Okay. Okay, let's focus on yung mga big cap, but yung mga highly liquid traded, wag tayo dun sa mga illiquid. Alright, so yun. So, ito yung mga top stocks na meron din mga dito sa watchlist ko. Tsaka mga hawak ko personally. Right? So, number 1, syempre si Zoom, no? So, using that filter, na spot natin, for example, si Zoom. Right? Very strong stock. Diba? After releasing earnings here, diba? Grabbing gap up, fade rally. Tapos, meron tayong continuation pattern dito. Parang yan, pennant breakout. So, up ka na dyan na mga 18% from the breakout point. Ano pa ba? So, QQQ. Ano to? To, malakas din. Uy, grabe pala to. Ano pala to? Parang trust series. Teka. Ito, Microsoft. Microsoft, one of the bigger caps in the US. Diba? So, meron tayong Diba, Conso dito, may break. Ito yung malakas sa breakout no? Quick 23% move in a couple of months. So yun, solid. And then Netflix. So Netflix ngayon, alam ko nag-Conso lang. So very chill. So nauntog double top. So shorting opportunity. Diba? But overall, still close to 52-week high. So very interesting. Ito, Python. Sobrang lakas. Tignan na to. Grabe. Ayop, no? So ever since ito, bagong IPO, ever since it broke out here, it never looked back. Right? So, since March, since May actually, 200% move na. Sobrang daming continuation patterns. We have one here. Ito, isa sa mga missed out, ko sa US So, si Python kasi siya, parang home workout equipment. People don't use the gym sa masyado. Well, may mga nag-gym pa, but most people want to stay at home na lang. So, tumaas sales na ito, ata. Basta yan, beneficiary din na a lot of people mostly stay at home na lang. Ito, after it broke 100, quick 41% move. Congrats sa mga meron nito. Yan yung mga stocks na may kita natin using the screener. So, sobrang lakas. We have stocks like Mercado Libre, di ba? Lakas, mga uptrending stocks. But actually, ito, PayPal, malakas din. So, ang dami. Sa ilalim, si Roku. Yan, mga uptrending stocks. JD. So alam ko si JD, relatively newer company rin. Diba, bagong IPO 2015. Ngayon, looks like coming from a prior uptrend, looks like it's forming a potential cup with handle. Ano ba? We have, yan, dami. Basta yan, mga malalakas sa stocks yan. SEDG. So lahat yan malakas. SEDG, close to a 52-week high ADSK. So as you can see, that simple filter already allows us, diba, to see some of the strongest stocks, at least in the Nasdaq context. Right? Stocks making close to 52-week highs, stocks that are in an uptrend. So very basic filter, especially if you're a momentum breakout or trend follower. So actually, another tool that I use aside from that is the Investa Pro. So, teka, papapop up ko dito sa screen yung Investa Pro. So, teka lang. So, actually, itong Investa Pro, recently lang din, siya nalabas. Diba, na merong US stocks, right? Cause sa US, yun nga, sobrang daming available stocks. Diba? But, using the Investa Pro, so ano nga ba yung Investa Pro for those who don't know? So, na siya, andito sa lower right side. So, merong free version, and meron ding siyang premium version. Sa premium, diba, nakadagdag na rin kami ng US stock. So, what does the Investa Pro do? The Investa Pro, basically, meron kaming mga proprietary algorithm that instantly screens for stocks in whatever parameters na meron dito. So, meron dito, for example, extremely oversold, blah, 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 stocks above, ito, pakita ko dito, yan. Meron yung mga accelerating stocks above dynamic, support, etc. Oops, teka. So, madami yan. Tapos, it's ranked from 1 to 10 based on our, parang prioritization system or nalimutan ko ano yung tawag. So, kung gusto mo mabilisang search lang through the US stocks, pwede mo gamitin dito. For example, meron tayong US stocks, ito, based on the New York Stock Exchange. Right? Ito yung mga stocks that are near their short to medium term dynamic support and reaccumulation structure. So basically ito yung mga nagko-consult tapos may potential buying the dip opportunity. So number 1, may rank yan. Number 1, SE. Diba? Number 2, si W. Number 3, si NVTA. 4, si SHOP. So this is the top 4. So let's start with si SE. Diba? Teka. So let's start with, so tatanggalin ko na sa screen yung Investa Pro. So una si SE. Ito, lala ko dati, pucha, meron ako neto dito. Imagine guys, I had this stock here. I bought it there, tapos ang ko binenta. I sold it at around 80. So dito banda ako nagbenta. Sabi ko parang oversold na yung market, ganun. Yung problema pag may mga opinion ka parang di mo nilang i-trend follow na maayos. Sabi ko grabe na yung akyat, up na ako 60-70%. Tapos yung pala, I could have been up even more, no? I could have been up almost 200, more than 200%. But, that's the things we learn. We don't know how strong a market can be. Kaya dapat, tayo, very objective. So, I sold it based on subjective biases, which was wrong. So, marami akong tutunan dun. Next, si W, di ba? Ito, malakas din. So uptrend, tapos console, tapos breakouts. Ngayon, forming a potential cup with handle. Ngayon, forming parang what Mark Minervini likes to call a 3C, parang a cheat. So medyo di ko na-explain yun. So parang break above dito, maging interesting. And then yung third was NVTA. So yan, mga malalakas sa stock. So yan, we have a breakout here. Tapos ngayon mukhang magko-conso muna ulit, pahinga muna. And then lastly was yung shop. So si shop, malapit na yun re-breakout ulit. So parang online shopping ito, Shopify. So after breaking out here, lakas. Tapos ito, may major console ulit tayo. So tingnan natin yung kaya mag-breakout. So using the Investa Pro, parang sobrang dali na. Kahit makapag-screen. So ilalabas ko ulit yung Investa Pro kasi gamitin naman natin yung sa Nasdaq naman. So, New York Stock Exchange pa rin. Pero ngayon, focus natin sa mga momentum. So, strong US stocks near their previous highs na potential momentum continuation in the short to medium term trends. So, number 1, we have NIO. Number 2, JKS. Ito, JKS, so last na ito. Number 3, VSLR. And number 4, FVRR. Tapos number 5, DQ. Hindi yata Dairy Queen yan, pero alam ko malakas yan. So, okay. Number 1, NIO. May kaibigan ako, may NIO eh. Sobrang lakas. Kuha niya dito sa Conso. Accumulate lang. Tapos biglang spike. Hayop. Na-miss out ko to. Pero NIO, as you can see, sobrang lakas. Alam ko si NIO, matagal na lumalabas to dito eh. Tapos yun, nabigay na ng breakout. So, congrats sa mga meron na nitong, natin. Investa Pro. Itong JKS, ganito ah. Grabe. So, ito more on reversal. Diba, after breaking out sa major resistance point, grabe, nakyat to. Parang nag-parabolic yan, never na green candle. 200% in a couple of 2-3 weeks. So, sobrang lakas. We have VSLR. VSLR ngayon looks like it's forming a continuation pattern. So, something to keep in our watch list. And then next, FVR. Ito rin, parang piton. Di ko alam kung ano business nito, but lakas, grabe. Matagal na rin to lumalabas sa pro watchlist at saka sa mga screeners ko sa US. Then lastly, si DQ. So, last din nito ah. Oh? Lakas, grabe. So, parang ito ate IPO niya. You know. Sakto-sakto, all-time high breakout. And then afterwards, it never looked back. 200%. Lakas. So, congrats sa mga meron yan. So, basically, that's how I screen for US stocks. So, I use the Investa Screener, plus, since ako, naka-Investa Prime Elite ako, and kung gusto ko mas mabilisan lang, mas madali, sinisilip ko yung Investa Pro since ina-update naman yan everyday. So, sa US, again, sobrang daming stocks and very important yung marunong ka mag-screen. And ako personally, kung newbie ka, solve ka na actually sa Investa Pro. Since wala ka na iisipin. Sa Investa Screener kasi, syempre, you have to know, mas maganda pa rin na mayroon ka sarili mong strategy and parameters. But if you want things to be easier, andyan na si Investa Pro. Sa Investa Screener, you have to, kailangan alam mo yung sarili mong filters, ganyan, and it's very easy to know your own strategy naman para makalagay ka dito. 'Di ba? But at the end of the day, if you want things to be easier, that is Investa Pro. So, the Investa Pro, wala ka na iisipin. Everything's automated. May proprietary algorithms na. Tapos may description naman per what. Parang, algo-generated watchlist kasi yan na may proprietary ranking system. So, that's how I screen US stocks. That's how I latch on to the market leaders in the US. And hopefully, nakatulong to sa inyo. And gamitin nyo rin yung mga tools na to para makatulong sa transition mo towards trading the global market, specifically the US stock market. So if you have any questions about the Investa Prime Elite or Investa Pro, comment down below. And hopefully I can see you guys in the next video. And good luck sa mga nag-trade ng global markets or US stocks dyan. And yun, so shout out sa lahat ng notification squad, sa lahat ng nanonood, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hi everyone, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and comment down below. And for more stock market and trading lessons, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to receive notifications.